GM friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Solana staking. Per usual, nothing is financial advice in my videos, and all the links will be in the description. So yeah, just before I get started, I know I've been away for a while. I went on holiday, hence why I haven't been very active. I've been active on my Telegram. If you guys are interested in that, links will be in the description. I want to talk about Solana staking, and what happened was Helios. I do native staking on Solana, and more about that later, what I personally do. But recently I was just scrolling on Twitter and I found this tweet by Zero X Sensei Sol, and he showed how he's getting around 15% APY on Solana staking. And I know previously from doing my research you can get about 10-11%, depending on the validator, etc. that you use, but 15% is way more than that. I decided to look into it and I thought I'd do a video because I think a lot of people will benefit from this, and I'm personally thinking about doing this myself as well. So the first question is, how do they give such a high APY when normally it's about 10%? And secondly, what are the risks? That's what I want to go through with you guys. So TLDR, if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, I prefer you guys do, but if you don't, you just buy Jupsol. Now, for everyone else that wants to continue watching the video, I want to just talk about where the rewards come from and all the details. Sol is a LST. LST stands for Liquid Stake Token, and they use a platform called themselves are going to do an airdrop most likely. And I wouldn't do it just for the airdrop. I would actually do it if you want a stake. So Jupsol, they talk about where they get their extra rewards from. They say here that Jupiter stakes another 100k Solana and they share that reward. Here you can see there's no fees apart from 0.1% of the Solana when you deposit. That's how they've managed to give almost 15% APY. And later on I want to show you some stats where you can compare the other Solana LSTs and their APY, but this seems like the best, safest way to get the highest APY. They've done multiple audits, and Sanctum is a legit platform. Gito uses it, as you can see, Bsol, Gito, and also Helios, which I also stake with them, but I don't use the LST, I stake natively. Helios is one of the biggest developer platforms on Solana run by. So I'll obviously leave the link in the description, but you can go on stationjobgroup.ag for information, and Jup Research. This website also has more information about the Jupsol and all the different audits, etc. So if you click on this link here, it will show you they've got multiple audits, and they have got audits from some reputable people, including Holborn. So there's a tweet I shared by Larry from the blog, and he talks about like the best audit platforms. As you can see, Certic is last, which I agree with, and their audit is not as ideal. Also, Constam, but you can see Trail of Bids, Change Security. I largely agree with this list. Okay, obviously I'm not an expert, but I do trust his research. So you can see he's got some of the audits that they've got as well: Neodime and Holborn and Kudelski. In terms of security, I do agree with the, like, you're adding a little bit of extra risk. There's two main risks. There's smart contract risk, and Solana could potentially depeg from the actual Solana. Like for example, Jupsol or HateSol, it could potentially depeg, which I think is a very unlikely scenario. But those are the two risks that you need to bear in mind. In terms of how you want to actually do it, you just go to their website, Sanctum website, and you can basically see. So you can go on Sanctum, it's app.sanctum.so, and you just basically swap your Solana for Jupsol. That's how you do it. And then that Jupsol, you will see for one Solana, you would get less Jupsol because Jupsol is actually worth more, because this is actual Solana stake token. When you swap, you'll see less, but then your Jupsol will increase. When you go to sell it, let's say after a whole year you sell it, you should get roughly, 14-15% more depending on the APY of Solana. It's the actual stake token, and also is auto compounds as well. So you don't need to worry about like claiming the fees, claiming the rewards and restaking it. All the LSTs, they auto compound, as in the rewards, they get staked automatically. And the other way is you can go on the Jupiter website and just literally just switch your sol for Jupsol as well. As you can see here, you get less Jupsol because, like I said, it's worth more than actual Solana. And then lastly, I just wanted to talk about one of their platforms. This platform is called SolanaCompass.com. And here you can see the different LST tokens. And as you can see here, obviously you don't want to go into one that has very less stake. You want to go into one of the reputable ones. Marinade Fan is reputable, Gito is reputable, BSol is reputable. But as you can see here, Jupsol currently is giving 13.69%. It does fluctuate. I've seen it high as 14.5. And yeah, you can get roughly 15%, which is significantly higher than the other one. And like I said, the reason why they'd be able to do this is because Jupiter stakes 100k Sol. Okay, not 100k dollars worth Sol, 100k Sol. Okay, and from my research, they said that they're gonna do it for only a year, but I believe that they're gonna continue doing this because they know a lot of people are using only staking with them because of the high APY. But it makes sense how they can give the APY because they're staking such a large amount and sharing that staking rules with everyone else. So lastly, I just want to talk about my personal strategy here. My personal plan is I'm gonna do a bit more research. I'm happy with it, but because Solana is such a big position, like a percentage wise on my portfolio, I'm gonna do a bit more research. So I'm happy with everything I see. I am inclined to do it, but I'm not on that. I haven't done enough research to be happy with doing all of my Solana. Maybe I'll do a small amount, but in terms of the security, everything, I'm actually happy with it. And if I wasn't, I wouldn't do this video basically. So that's Jupsel, guys, and that's how you can get around 15% APY. What I would suggest is to put it on a ledger or a Trezor or a hard wallet and then stake from there. That way it makes you not want to trade it and gamble it away, etc. So that's about it, guys, and follow my channel, subscribe and like. I'm gonna do more videos. I've been doing some LP recently. I've been doing some DLLM on Meteora recently, so I might do some more videos about that and just talk about the general market, my thoughts, etc. So if you guys are interested in that, therefore subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.